So yeah, the trip for me was pretty life-changing and unforgettable. It was really sitting in the plane, going to Nicaragua was when it really sunk in that we're going to a third world country. And, I had all these visions and expectations of what it may look like to interact with the kids, what the country itself may look like. But in the heat of the moment, there's really no expectations. You kind of just had to trust God that He was going to guide you and lead you in the right way. And so, yeah, we got to Nicaragua in the morning after leaving at midnight from Seattle. So we're all exhausted and tired and half asleep. And as tired as I was, literally seconds after leaving the airport, there's just streets just lined with shacks on both sides made of like metal scraps. And I didn't really know what to make of it. I wasn't sure if they were homes or not. I'm riding in the car with Tim, and he was one of the guys helping us carpool. And I asked him, do people live in those? And he said yes. He said it pretty casually. He's used to it. He lives there. But, I was just speechless and shocked. I didn't know what to think. I was like, I had nothing to say. I was just so shocked and sitting there. And there's trash everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's trash on houses, in front of houses, on the street. People didn't care. They kind of just throw their stuff everywhere, trash and stuff. You also be driving, and you stop at a red light, and then the Nicaraguans, some of them would come up with like water or some wiper, and they start washing your window. And we're kind of in the back of the van, just kind of, what's going on? We kind of watch it all play out. We finish washing your window, and they stand there. And Mr. August told us that they were expecting money from you, and he told us, you don't give money in these type of situations. And so the Nicaraguans, they'd ask once, and they'd realize you're not giving them any money, and then they'd start begging for money. It was really hard for me to see something like that, people with so little begging for money like that. They're trying to raise a family and try to bring in income off of washing people's cars. They don't even get money half the time. So, these things, it was really hard for me to see, especially just on the first day. But, as hard as it was, I felt like I adjusted pretty well to the environment, as well as the whole group. Felt like we adjusted really well. We enjoyed a lot of things. Also, during our time there, there's water towers spread out across the property. They're about 20 feet high, and you can go up there and hang out. And the view from there was pretty sweet. You could see the whole country and stuff like that. And, we liked hanging out together as a group, becoming stronger as a unit, as a family. We spent lots of time with kids and the locals. We made lots of friends. And, that was really great. We got used to getting, Roger said earlier, we got used to getting called gringos. That's what they call white people down there. And actually, they called me Chino, and that means Chinese. Not Chinese, but I got used to it. We'd be playing soccer, and they'd be like, Chino, something like that. Anyways, so yeah, that was great. We played lots of soccer. It was crazy. If you want to see a lot of Nicaraguans and locals, you just bring out a soccer ball. They just start coming out of their houses, and they come down the street, and they play with us. You start a game of soccer with like 3 or 4 Nicaraguans, and then by the end of your game, you have like 20. It was crazy. They put the complex, the field opened, around 1 or 2. The usual guys would come and play with us, and we'd play with them for like 3 solid hours, which is a lot for us already. And we'd be sweaty and hot. We'd go shower and change. We'd come back out, and they're still playing soccer. And you're just like, what the heck? How are they doing that? It's like they play straight through 6, and the guards kicking them out because in the complex phases. And it's just amazing to see how soccer brings a community, together and stuff like that. Just how much they play is just pretty crazy. But so we played lots of soccer. We worked a lot too on the property. We weeded the whole soccer field. We cleaned up the street. Some people kind of did some gardening type stuff around the ranchon where we ate lunch. The biggest project was leveling out the inner half of the infield of the baseball field. So like every day we're dirty, we're hot, sweaty, gross, feel gross. We got dirt all over our clothes and dirt places we didn't want dirt. And, but we really pulled together as a team and worked hard and worked well. well with each other. And praise God, by the end of the week, we got all our assigned projects done. So, we really thank God for giving us strength and energy to be able to go out every day and get our full workload. So, definitely had a lot of funny moments too. Like Roger said earlier, we had trouble a little bit adjusting to all the creatures and bugs we saw down there. One of them being a June bug. It's pretty big. This gigantic beetle with wings that could fly. We also learned quickly that June bugs are really dumb. They'll find a wall and just run into it for 2 minutes. And then after those 2 minutes, they fall on the floor on their back and they're just helpless. So anyways, we're in the ranch zone, and Paul Porter gets a little bit, I don't know, disturbed, I guess, by the June bug flying around, and it hit somebody, fell on his back, and it's laying there, and we all start standing around it, and we know Paul doesn't really like those things, so we're like, hey, Paul, you should pick it up and throw it out. He's like, no, I don't want anything to do with that, something like that, and I'm like, no, dude, you should do it, and he realized that no one else was going to do it. He wanted it out, so he goes down to pick it up. It's nabbing at his fingers, and it takes him a little while, but he finally gets it in his hand, and chucks it out of the ranch zone, and we're all clapping and cheering for him. He's all pumped, he's jacked up, he's pumping his fist in there. It's like, yeah! He turns around, and we all start laughing really hard. We're just dying, falling on the floor. We're pointing at him. He's like, what's going on? And the beetle's sitting on his chest. He didn't throw it very far. So, we're laughing. He realized it. He's like trying to brush it off. He's like, trying to get it off of him and stuff. We just let him do his thing. We didn't try to help him at all. We're just laughing at it. He finally gets it off. And, he didn't want anything to do with that bug ever again. We'll never let that one down. That was definitely one of our funnier moments. But, to wrap things up, on a serious note, I guess, looking back on those 10 days in Nicaragua, definitely something that I would take away is the unity of all the people of Nicaragua. From little kids to the older people. They all live in the same poor environment. And, they put that behind them, though. They focus on what's in front of them and what they do have. They laugh, they smile, and hang out with each other. I could definitely sense the love and the camaraderie among not just groups of Nicaraguans, but as a whole community. And that was really, really cool to see. I feel like among myself and even some of my friends, we can tend to dwell on what we don't have and tend to complain about that. We don't focus enough. We don't spend enough time appreciating the abilities and the gifts God's given us. It was definitely humbling to see something like that. Big takeaway is that a group of Nicaraguans with so little, they seem so much more happy, upbeat, joyful, even having so little. And it seems like maybe even here in America, with how much we have, we tend to be so much more complacent, I guess. They just seem more happy and upbeat. They have way less than we do. And so that's something I will remember for a long time. Definitely won't forget. I also want to thank you guys all for donating and encouraging and the support and the prayer. We definitely all appreciated it. I really feel like God worked through us and used us in amazing ways. So thank you guys.
Brooks put together a quick video of their trip here, so let's take a look at that.